What every athlete should do after an AU or club tournament. You just finished a long weekend at a club tournament. You played hard. Maybe you had a few highlight moments. Maybe you had a couple games where you wish you could take back. But here's the real question. What are you going to do now? Because what you do in the next 48 hours, is what separates average prospects from the athletes who get recruited. Hi, I'm Keith Mondillo. I've spent over 30 years in college athletics as a head coach and athletic director, and I've recruited hundreds of student athletes across all levels. I've created this channel to be a truth teller, to give families and athletes the real answer they need to take control of their recruiting journey. Before we dive in, make sure you download my free resource. It's the updated Athletic Recruiting Roadmap 10-Step Jumpstart. It's been expanded, refined, and packed with practical tools to help you take action immediately. Get it free. I'll link it below, or you can go to keithmundillo.com. Let's buckle up. We have a lot of steps and a lot of things to go through. Step 1. Follow-up emails to college coaches. Let's start with what separates serious recruits from the rest of the field. It's follow-up. If you sent your schedule to college coaches before the tournament, you're ahead of the game. But if you don't follow up, now that event is over, you've wasted that opportunity. And here's the truth. Most families don't do this step. They go silent after the tournament, hoping that if a coach liked what they saw, they'll magically reach out. But college coaches are juggling hundreds of players at dozens of events. We may have watched you, but we may not remember your number, your team, your name, unless you remind us. I can't tell you personally how many students reach out to me before an AU tournament. Send me their schedules. You see it on Twitter. You see it on Facebook. Here's my schedule. You go see them play. I don't get a chance to follow up for whatever reason. The student athlete should follow up. So, what coaches want to see in your follow-up email? That you're proactive and serious about being recruited. That you understand this is a two-way relationship. That you respect the coach's time by being clear and concise. And that you're taking the initiative, just not waiting around. And then you understand that timing matters. You need to do this within 48 hours of the tournament. You don't have to wait for a coach to say something first. If they watched you and liked what they saw, they're expecting to hear from you. If they didn't see you, but were on your radar, this is your chance to get on theirs. So, let's talk about what you need to include in this email. The first thing you need to do is you need to put in the email the tournament name and location. College coaches attend dozens of events, and you need to be specific so we can nail down where we saw you at. A brief recap. Mention your team name, your jersey number, and what games you played. Link to your updated highlight video. Make it easy for other coaches to see what you did. And this is after the tournament. Update your highlight video. Why you're interested in their program. Show you've done your research. Talk about the school. Talk about the program. Talk about how you could possibly help and fit into that program. And then a soft ask for next steps. A phone call, a visit, or feedback. Here's what that might look like in an email. So as you can see, you have your subject. You're following up from this weekend's tournament. Dear coach, make sure you put their last name. And then I want to follow up after this weekend's tournament. Name the tournament, name the city. I played with X team. I wore this jersey. Really appreciate the opportunity to compete and continue to grow my game. And then you're gonna mention, I've attached my updated highlight video. from the weekend and would be grateful for any feedback you may have if you had a chance to see me play. Mention that you've been following their program, name the university or college that you're talking about, and then insert a specific detail, playing style, academic major, team culture. I'd love to talk more about where I might fit in. If you're open to a call or visit this summer, I'd be excited to make it happen. Thanks again for your time. Put your name, high school, AU, all that stuff. If you want to be recruited, don't wait for someone else to make the first move. Be respectful, be confident, and most importantly, be consistent. Coaches notice that. Step two in this process, what you should do immediately after an AU or club tournament this weekend. If your highlight video still says fall of 2023, you're already falling behind. So let me be clear with you. You have to update your video. Coaches don't want old film. They want to see how you played this weekend, how you moved, how you competed, and how you responded to the movement. Your highlight video is often the first and last impression you make on a college coach. As a college coach, we get hundreds of emails a week. If your subject line catches our eye, we click the link. To be honest with you, I click the link anyway. And within 30 seconds, we decide if you're worth pursuing or not. Your highlight video, again, we talk about your best plays from the games need to be first. Just don't show one game. Show a variety, different opponents, different situations, against man, against zone. Let us see consistency. Include the score, the time, or the tournament round. If you're playing in a championship or a semifinal in a bracket play, I would highlight that you're playing at a high level. Coaches want to know if you made that big shot. Down 2 with a minute left, or up 30 in the first round pool play game. So coaches want to know that type of stuff. And again, no more than 3 to 4 minutes. 4 minutes is a lot. Put your best plays first and not your warm-up. We don't want to see layup lines. Upload it to YouTube, Huddle, avoid forcing downloads. Coaches, we have limited time in trying to figure out how to download stuff. Now, I get this question all the time. Coach, I didn't have a great weekend. Should I still make a video? The answer is yes, but be strategic and smart about it. Pick the best plays, the best sequences where you showed hustle, defensive effort, communication, or leadership. Coaches aren't always looking for the player who dropped 30. We're looking for those intangibles. If you're unsure about what to include, sit down with your club coach, your AAU coach, or your trainer. Let them help you evaluate what coaches want to see based on your position, whether you're a point guard or power forward. We want to see decision making. If you're a wing player, show how you get defend and space the floor. If you're a big, screens, rim runs, and recover defense matter just as much as dunks. You should also aim to have your updated highlight video live and ready by Monday or Tuesday after the tournament. So when coaches are reviewing their notes, checking their emails, and planning on follow-ups. Here's what I tell all my athletes. The tournament doesn't end when the buzzer sounds. You keep playing when you send your film. And if it's done, that film keeps playing for you long after the weekend ends. Let's go to step 3. Plan your next contact. Let's say you did everything right. You sent your schedule before the tournament, you followed up right after, and now the coach has replied to your email or complimented you on your play this weekend. Now what? This is where the momentum turns into real opportunity. And most athletes freeze or fumble at this moment. Let me tell you what coaches want to see next. They want to know you're truly interested. They want to know you're mature enough to take the next step in the recruiting conversation. And they want to know you're coachable on and off the court. A next step might be a phone call or Zoom to introduce yourself and learn more about the program. An unofficial visit your family pays for, and you'll get full campus experience. You'll be able to tour campus and meet people. Here's how to ask. Keep it simple, confident, and respectful. Coach, would it be possible to schedule a visit or phone call this summer? I'd love to learn more about your program and see campus in person. Don't make it about you getting recruited. Make it about you learning if this is the right fit for you. Be ready for them to say, let's talk next week. Or we've got a team camp coming up. You want to come? Or we have an ID camp coming up. Do you want to come? Don't wait for them to bring it up. You bring it up. Coaches are evaluating how you communicate. We notice a lot of things. Are you organized? Are you assertive but respectful? Can you handle a phone call like an adult? If you want to play college sports, you're not just auditioning as a player. You're presenting yourself as someone we want to mentor for 4 years. How you ask for a visit or a phone call tells a lot. Don't just play your way onto a coach's radar. Talk your way into a deeper relationship. One conversation, your first conversation, can change your future. Be the one who makes it happen. Step 4, self-evaluation. This is the step that separates the serious recruits from the casual weekend warrior. If you really want to play college sports, you need to treat every tournament like it's a live audition and every Monday like film review. That's right. Before you post your highlight reel, before you blast out emails, I want you to sit down with a notebook, your coach, or even your parents and ask these 5 hard questions, not as a fan, not as a parent, but as a competitor. Ask yourself this: what did I do well this weekend? Were you consistent? Did you communicate? Did you take charges? Did you rebound? Defend when it didn't show up on the stat sheet? Were you present? Another question you should ask yourself: where did I struggle? Did you turn it over too much? Did your energy drop when you were subbed out? Did you fade in the second half? Be honest, that's where growth lives. How did I respond to adversity? This is a big one. Coaches noticed how you act when things don't go your way. A bad call, no touches on offense, you're down 10. Did you fight or did you fold? What feedback did I get from coaches or teammates? This is gold. If someone told you to talk more on defense, run the floor harder, or be more vocal, write it down. That's actionable. And then, what will I improve before the next event? This is where your shift from being reactive to intentional. Don't wait for someone to tell you what to fix. Own your own development. Here's what I've learned in my 30 years of coaching and recruiting. The athletes who get better between events are the ones who coaches stay in contact with. If you're not reflecting after every tournament, you're not getting better. You're just repeating the same performance and expecting different results. I'll leave you with this tip. Send a short reflection to your high school or club coach. Let them know what you want to work on this week. That shows maturity and hunger. That's the kind of athlete I want in my program. You don't want to become a better player just by playing more games. You want to grow and learn from them. So slow down, reflect, write your own scouting report before someone else does. So step number 5, re-ranking your college list. After every tournament, you gain something most athletes never take time to collect. That's clarity. Clarity about what level you can compete at. Clarity about which programs are showing interest. Clarity about which schools you actually want to pursue and which ones don't fit anymore. It's okay to tell a coach or to figure out on your own that you can't play at a certain level. But clarity is only valuable if you act on it. That means revisiting your college list and reshaping your recruiting game plan based upon what just happened. Start to reorganize your college list Break your list into 3 tiers. I always say this: your dream schools come first. These are the stretch programs, maybe a little bit out of reach based on your current recruiting activity, but you're still going after them because they're a great fit academically or athletically. Then your target schools. These are the ones where you had real contact. The level matches your ability, and the fit culturally, academically, and athletically just feels right. And then there's your safety schools. And these schools are okay. You're confident you'd be admitted there. You could make the roster. You're not settling, you're just staying realistic and building security into your plan. Here's what most families do: they create the list once around your sophomore year and they never touch it again. But recruiting isn't static. You grow, you improve, you have new feedback, new priorities, and new realities after every event. Your list should evolve. Take one step with each tier. Your dream school: reintroduce yourself with a short update, new highlight film, upcoming tournaments, and a short message of continued interest. For your target schools, ask for a phone call, ask for a campus visit, or an evaluation from a recent game. Strengthen that relationship. Now, for your safety schools, fill out their recruiting questionnaire, follow the program on social media, and ask questions that show genuine interest. If a coach at a target school complimented you after a game, that's awesome. Follow it. If you didn't hear from a school that was previously on your dream list, maybe it's time to shift it down and move on to other schools. Your recruiting list isn't a wish list, it's strategic. Keep it updated, keep it realistic, and keep it moving, because the athletes who make consistent progress are the ones who get results. Let me leave you with this, and I want you to hear me clearly as a college coach who's been on the other side of this process for 30 years and 31 more years to come. What do you do in the 48 hours after a tournament will shape your recruiting outcome more than what happens during that tournament. This is where momentum is created or lost. Most families go home, decompress, and do nothing. But the ones who take action, they move forward, they build real traction. If this video helped you, subscribe. If you want real, no fluff advice from someone who actually has been in the recruiting trenches. We're not a recruiting service. I am not here to mass email 400 coaches. We are here to give you a plan and for you to create a plan. Visit keithmondillo.com. I built it to help families just like yours. The Athletic Recruiting Roadmap, the 10-step Jumpstart Guide. This is the free resource I give to every athlete I've coached. It's the foundation roadmap to building momentum. Stay organized and avoid the common mistakes families make early in the process. And if you're a parent who wants to better support your child without overwhelming them, you need this. It's the Parents Recruiting Survival Guide. It's the most practical, honest, step-by-step playbook out there. Whether you're just starting or already knee-deep in the recruiting maze, this book will help you lead your family with clarity and confidence. I'll link it in the bio, but you can go to keithmondillo.com to find it. Let me leave you with this. Don't leave your future up to chance. Don't wait for a coach to discover you. Be proactive, be prepared, and be consistent. Because the athletes who get recruited, they're not just good players. They're the good communicators, good teammates, and smart decision makers. I'm rooting for you. Let's go to work. And we'll see you on the next episode. Take care.